Mr. Tartaglione. Anyone else wish to speak? Okay.
Mr. Filippi, it wasn't a joke, it was serious. I'm willing to pay that money.
Well, first of all, that point is behind us, but...
No, let's just-
anyway.
No, you put the offer on the table, and I just put my money where my mouth was.
Let's
Now
address the council.
let's see if you want to have the investigation.
Let's address the council.
You are a member of the council, right?
Yeah.
And I was addressing it, correct?
No, the entire body, not individuals.
All right.
Excuse me?
It's okay, that's periodically we,
Got a refill of water.
Oh, okay, I'll wait for him to fill it. Because I think what I like to say, I'd like to say to him.
gosh.
Is anybody else on the agenda?
Any other new business, old business? All right. You had additional comments you want to make?
Yeah, I will speak.
Oh,
I was waiting for you to come back, so I wanted to address you.
oh, okay.
You did tell me to address the whole council, didn't you? And then you left.
Well, you know,
I couldn't address the whole council.
At this since 6 o'clock running the meeting, the Rye Town Park Commission. You know, duty calls, so, go ahead.
I didn't ask for your job, sir, you did. I'd like to comment tonight on the last council meeting that I was unable to attend, specifically Mayor French's suggestion to have me and any connection that I might have with Councilman Sack investigated. Mayor French, you insinuated that I may have donated money to Mr. Sack's recent election campaign. Well, I'm here tonight to set the record straight. I did not donate any money to Councilman Sack's campaign. I did not support Mr. Sack's campaign in any way, other than to encourage residents to vote for Mr. Sack, because I believed he was honest and open-minded. And most important, to this day, I'm still not sure where Councilman Sack stands on the Hen Island cleanup matter. But I would like the public to know that I did, however, support your election campaign. And I did that in a number of ways. In one case, we held a fundraiser at Bob Schubert's home for you. You remember that one, don't you, Mr. Mayor? You remember the fundraiser we had at Bob Schubert's home?
You can continue with your remarks and address the council, sir.
Okay. That is why I told you last month that you were Bob Schubert's biggest disappointment. You disappointed him just as you disappointed me, because you assured us both that the Hen Island and the Schubert wetlands matters would both be enforced appropriately. Thus, you promised enforcement that never happened. At that very same event, you also promised Jim Amico a $350 stop sign. I don't see that stop sign in place either. And I also would like the public to know that you spent 2 hours at my home, in my living room, discussing these and other local problems with me. Do you remember our conversation about the out-of-control legal fees in Rye and how you were going to get them under control? This has been yet another costly failure, Mr. Mayor. In that matter, you tossed aside a credible bipartisan recommendation of 2 of Rye's most experienced legal professionals who together, and at your personal request, spent a ton of time, unpaid time, and put together a framework to save all of Rye's taxpayers thousands of wasted dollars. Do you remember the election videos that were made by Bob Schubert, Jim Amico, Ted Carroll, and me? You seem to have erased all the memories of my dedicated support for your election campaign on numerous occasions. For example, do you remember the time when we were campaigning at the train station on the platform with Mr. Floaty, directly opposite Mayor Otis? Didn't I receive a call from you at 7 in the morning when you asked me to have one of my people leave Starbucks and come to the train station? Wasn't that you, Mr. Mayor? Wasn't that your campaign that I supported? What's pretty clear is you needed me then, but now you want to help Hen Islanders avoid code compliance because your family is very friendly with your neighbors, the Vopis. whose parents and uncle are on the board of directors of Penn Island. Mr. French, the position of mayor of this city and any other apparently exceeds your grasp. And I agree with Councilman Sack when he says, you're absolutely disgusting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Of course, I disagree with much of what you said, but we will move on. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.